Hello, wonderful person. Grey rock is a descriptive term to describe a technique to deal with toxic or narcissistic people who say and do things to upset you, or who give you the silent treatment. Grey rock describes a way of responding. With grey rock, you deny the narcissist an emotional reaction to their attempts to manipulate your emotions. This can be something they say or do to trigger you, or them giving you the silent treatment. Whoever controls your emotions has control over you. The aim with grey rock is to stay neutral and respond calmly and collectively, or to not respond at all to provocation. Grey rock is not silent treatment where you refuse to talk to the person. It is just staying grounded in the moment, realizing the person's aim is to get you off balance, distract you, manipulate you, or hurt you by getting you emotional, and then refusing to take the bait. To them, you become as boring and dull as a grey rock. Grey rock is for when you have to interact with an abusive or narcissistic person who tries to get you emotional. It can be a romantic partner, your parents, siblings, your boss, or a co-worker. It may be that you cannot leave a person or place, or you are not ready to leave due to emotional or financial reasons. Maybe you need to finish school or studies, or first need to find a car, job, or accommodation. Or you need to interact with them to not be cut off from seeing other family members. Or you are still busy divorcing or need to interact due to child custody. It can be used with a violent abuser in disagreements to help arguments from escalating into physical attacks, especially when they are under the influence of a substance. Thus, it can be used with a confrontational stranger. Make a list of all the things they say and do that trigger you, and then how you normally react and what the consequences are of reacting in that way. Then write several alternatives down of how you can react. It helps if you decide on 1 or 2 reactions to multiple things they say, such as if they insult you or curse you, you may decide to say nothing or just say, "I'm sorry you feel that way," or just a one-word response, such as, "Okay," or "Oh." If you are subjected to a sustained verbal attack, you can alternate between staying silent, saying, "Oh, okay," and "I'm sorry you feel that way." Or you can also decide to walk away or respond with a witty comeback, such as that pesky family member who loves to criticize your outfits by saying, "That is a horrible outfit you have on. What dumpster did you find it in?" You can calmly reply, "Oh, it is one of your outfits. I'm so sorry I did not ask before borrowing it." Comment below if you have ever used grey rock and how it went. The key is to stay in control of your emotions and to respond in a way that will keep the situation from escalating. Stop the person from trying to provoke you, or shut the person down if it is safe to do so. A big part of this is to stay mentally in the moment and realize that they have an agenda to get an emotional reaction out of you. This makes them feel powerful and in control of you, as well as often taking the focus off you trying to hold them accountable for their actions. You may then decide to, when they next accuse you of something or try to bring something up, you will calmly respond with, "We are not talking about that. We are now talking about X." Sometimes they try to degrade you to feel better about themselves. Maybe they insult your cooking and you. Instead of breaking down in tears as normal, you just pass them the salt without saying a word. Do take preemptive actions as well to help you not get into situations where they can get you emotional. This may be not sharing information or details with them that they can use to insult or attack you, downplaying achievements in front of them so they don't attack the achievement, acting as if something is not important to you in an attempt to get them not to damage it. It is difficult to only suppress negative emotions, and often you need to suppress positive emotions so that the person does not get angry because you are happy or break the stuff that makes you happy. This can cause you to suppress all emotions and become a shell of a person. Life may no longer be worth it for you. There is also the risk that you will become so accustomed to the abuse that it is part of life for you. This may make it hard for you to see the damaging effects on you and how you are going backward in life. It may also make it harder for you to seek help or leave a person, as you may start to think it is not so bad. You may also feel guilty for not responding. It may also make it harder for people to believe you because you did not respond as a normal person would to the abuse. Often when you stop responding, the person will try harder to get a response from you. A lot of the time the abuse gets worse for a while and then gets less. However, there is a possibility that the abuse keeps escalating until it goes to physical abuse and murder. This is a risk for controlling abusers and narcissists who need to always feel in control of you. They may fear that they have lost control of you and that you will leave them and even possibly expose them or have them arrested. Grey rock can also give a victim false hope that they in some way have control over the abuser, and if they can just figure out how to best respond, things will be better. This can make the victim start to believe they are responsible for the abuse because they responded incorrectly. During an incident, focus on your breathing. Try counting breathing in your mind, such as 3 seconds inhale, hold for 2 seconds, breathe out for 6 seconds, hold for 2 seconds, and then repeat. Try to imagine the person in a funny way, such as a big clown, or a big baby in a soiled diaper, shaking a rattle with mucus running from their nose, while they are having a toddler temper tantrum. Remind yourself why you are putting up with a person, or why you are not telling them where to shove it. Maybe you need to be nice to them to see other family members, or you're doing it for your or your children's safety, or you cannot afford to be kicked out of a house at this moment. If you can, mentally prepare yourself before you are to interact with a person. Get a small grey rock or pebble and keep it in your pocket. When in a situation, hold the pebble so it reminds you to stay calm. Some people wear a bracelet they play with, or a necklace with a crystal or rock that they stroke to help them stay calm. You can also envision bullshit coming out of their mouth and flying past you and landing in a dumpster where it is destroyed by a fire. Whatever works for you. Be kind to yourself and understand that there are going to be times when you are going to slip up and the narcissist is going to get you to snap. It will take time to change from reacting to responding or not responding at all. But over time you will improve. As you become better with grey rock, set up boundaries for how you will allow the narcissist to treat you. Grey rock will then help you stay in the moment, on point of the issue, and level-headed to respond to boundary violations. What's a video suggested to you now to learn 5 things never to share with a narcissist, and why?